Hello, students. I'm Mark Vest. I'm the president at Northland Pioneer College. And I'm recording this message for you because, first of all, we're thrilled to have you coming back this fall. It won't look exactly like NPC has looked in the past, but we are going to be working with you. We're going to be helping you complete your classes and helping you take that next step in your educational journey over the next few months. Now, you all know, I think, by this point, why the educational process at NPC won't look the same this fall as it has in past semesters. We're still in the middle of a global pandemic, and that global pandemic, while improving a little bit locally, is still hitting Navajo and Apache counties very hard. So, with that in mind, what we have done for fall semester is try to put you in a position to be successful in your classes while mitigating your health risk as much as we possibly can. We're doing that by moving the bulk of our classes into a Zoom-based or online format. But some of our classes, welding for example, or automotive, have those face-to-face lab components, your lab time working in the welding shop, that there's really no way for us to replicate in a distance-based environment. So we're going to be having you come into those environments, doing your regular work, practicing physical distancing, wearing your mask, washing your hands, watching your COVID hygiene on a regular basis. We do have one additional requirement that we just found out about a couple of weeks ago from our insurance provider that we have to ask you to complete if you plan to be on campus on a regular basis this fall. So let me be clear. We have two groups of students. We have one group of students who are going to be able to do their classes with NPC this fall and rarely, if at all, be present on campus. We have another group of students who are going to need to be on campus or at one of our sites, like the welding shop, for example, in Show Low. And for you, you're going to be at that site to complete your classes on a regular basis. Or you may be a student who needs to be present at a campus or center on a regular basis, for example, to use the computer lab, so that you can do your classes using our computers and our wireless network. If you are a student in this latter category, if you're either taking your classes on campus partially, or you're going to be on campus on a regular basis to use our facilities to do your online classes, then we have an additional requirement that you must complete. Our insurance provider notified us, and it's not just us, it's the bulk of the community colleges and almost all of the K-12 districts, the public school districts across the state. We were notified at the end of July that in order for us to have liability insurance coverage this fall, and we have to have liability insurance coverage to operate the college with students on campus, in order for us to have liability coverage, all of our students who are going to be present on campus on a regular basis either need to sign a COVID-19 related liability waiver, and that is our insurer's preferred option, or if you are not willing to do that, that you sign an acknowledgement of risk document. And if you are not willing to sign either one of those documents, we cannot have you on campus as much as I would like to this fall. Okay? Again, this is being driven by our insurance provider. So, what do you need to do? We will have on the college website, on the COVID page, a link to these two documents and letters from me related to those two documents. I would strongly encourage you to read them both. And again, our insurance provider in the college would prefer that you sign the waiver liability. But at minimum, we need the acknowledgement of risk form signed if you plan to be present on campus or at a college site on a regular basis this fall. Now, if you are under the age of 18, if you're a minor, so say for example you're a NAVIT student, then your parents are going to need to sign either the liability waiver or the acknowledgement of risk as well. We have a commitment to mitigating health risks to you and to everybody in the college community this fall. We want this to be a safe and productive learning environment for everybody. And we've got a series of steps that you as students are going to be taking while you're on campus, and we as employees are going to be taking as well. This additional step, the liability waiver, the acknowledgement of risk, again, is something that fairly late in the game, our insurance provider notified us as a requirement. So please get this done as quickly as possible. Anybody who doesn't do this before they show up on campus will be asked to do it when they get to campus. Or if you're a minor and you have to have your parents sign, we'll have you take it home the first night and bring it back to us the next day. Okay? So, with that said, I want to wish all of you a successful semester. Do both on and off campus. If you're enrolled in your online classes, great. I hope you really take to those and enjoy them. If you're enrolled in classes on site, please make sure you do all the things you need to do to mitigate health risk to yourself. And I wish you nothing but the best for this semester. Take care.